Hey, what's up everybody? Danny Lightning back with another CSR2 video, and I got a quick tip for you guys on the daily battles. Then since some of you like the longer videos, I guess I'll go ahead and race the supply cup. Alright, so daily battle tip number 1. Hit your nitrous on third gear. I used to always hit mine on second, and occasionally I would lose because the car needed nitrous on third gear. So I just decided, you know what, I'm going to try and hit nitrous on third gear for every daily battle, and I haven't lost one yet. So it seems like nitrous on third gear is the key for the daily battles. Also, on almost every car, I just let go of the gas at number 1 to launch. I try and get all good shifts, nitrous on third. And I haven't lost a daily battle yet as long as I didn't screw up the shift pattern on the car. So that's pretty much the deal. These run every 4 hours. Alright, you should do these as much as possible because I don't know how many times I finish one of these and bam, here comes 10 silver keys. So, you definitely want as many silver keys as possible. So every time you see a daily battle is ready, you should race it because it's one race and it always gives you something good or something at least kind of nice. Alright, so there's my tip for the day. That's how you beat the supply cups. The daily battles. Now I'm just going to go ahead and run the supply cup. This is a Lamborghini supply cup. And I guess we'll go ahead and use the new Murcielago or whatever. This Lamborghini with the crazy long name. I wonder why they would give a car such a long name. Alright, so I'm just going to supply cup it out. And I have my morning coffee too. It doesn't feel like my coffee's strong enough, but that's alright. Hello, load times. I gotta remember. Alright. I've only driven this car a couple times so far, so I had to remember how to shift it all of a sudden. 3, 2, 1, let go. Shift. Oh, I hit my nitrous in the wrong gear. That's alright. This does beat dyno, so it should be pretty easy to take care of these supply cups, because supply cups go by your dyno time. Now it's kind of weird. Like I don't remember if the Expo was beating dyno or not, but man, it ran through those supply cups last season like it was nothing. Like it wasn't even a challenge. It's kind of weird, but some supply cups are super easy and some are kind of hard, and I never figured out why that is. It's really strange. 3, 2, 1, let go. For some reason, I'm not getting a good start. I totally messed that up. I'm trying to talk to you guys and not paying attention to what I'm doing, and that got me. But that's okay. No big deal. Alright, maybe I'll shift better on the next one. At least let's hope. I think I'm letting go of the gas a little bit too late. I want to let go exactly at number 1. This is a pretty cool car, actually. I bet it does well in live racing. It's only 4 stars, though, but I bet it does pretty good in live, just for the fact that it beats dyno. Unless it's one of those unlucky cars that always gets put into the wrong lobby, and unfortunately some of those are out there. 3, 2, 1. Shift. There we go, I finally got one right, I think. It's kind of weird. Supply cups are they're only a quarter mile. It doesn't matter what tier your car is, supply cups are always a quarter mile, which is nice because they get done a little bit faster. So if this thing asks me if I want to watch ads, I'm just going to have to pause the video because I'm going to watch those ads for gas when that pops up. Why? Because I don't want to use my gold if I don't have to. Alright, so I'm deleting some old videos out of my new video inventory. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Shift into second. A little too early that time. Shift. Fourth and nitrous. It's too early. I blame it on being too early for my weird shifts. I don't even know if I've shifted good one time yet today. You know, you'll have that. Alright, let's get rid of this stuff. I'm looking on my other screen and moving some screens around and deleting some junk that I don't need anymore. When I make my videos, they always go into the same folder, and there's a bunch of old ones in there. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get rid of all those. Alright. 3, 2, 1, go. Second. Third and night. Oh, I hit the nitrous on the wrong gear. I'm having a bad morning. I am having a bad morning. Oh, crap. Alright, let me chug a big thing of coffee and maybe I'll feel better. Alright, I got some RP right there. The main reason I love the supply cups is you get a big chunk of respect points out of them. So I like to raise those every time they show up, whether I need the parts or not. Because that's, what, like 30 some thousand RP or something for doing these, what is it, 20 races, 25 races? 3, 2, 1, go. Shift into second. Third. Fourth and nitrous, and that was actually pretty good. I didn't screw that one up too bad. Thank goodness. And it should be asking me to watch some ads really quickly here. At least I hope it does, because I don't want to use my gold to refill this gas tank. These load times are a little slow. I do need a better computer. This thing is old. This thing is real old. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, even if I completely wipe the hard drive and reinstall Windows on this thing, it's still slow. I did that not too long ago, hoping it would speed it up, because you know, every year, or maybe like once a year or once every 2 years, I tend to do that because, I don't know, Windows computers tend to start running slow eventually. And if you wipe the hard drive and do a fresh install, then they run like new again. But I guess when one starts to get so old, that no longer helps. I'm amazed this computer's still going. An 8-year-old laptop is probably something you don't see that often. 3, 2, 1, go. Shift into second, third, fourth and nitrous, and fifth. This laptop has an excellent cooling system in it. And I think that's why it's lasted so long. Most laptops don't have the greatest cooling, and the heat's what really wears them out. Like the heat wears out your processor. Alright, watch ads. So I'm going to go ahead and pause this. I'm going to get some gas, and then I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, back to racing. So, I got a full gas tank, and I should have enough gas to finish out the rest of the supply cup here. I guess the supply cup is 25 races, which is kind of a lot, but, you know, whatever. It's going to give me some points. I always got to make sure. I wish they would remove that player ID out of there, because I always got to make sure my screen recorder has the little thing covering it. Alright, I got a good shift pattern that time. I probably should have got some coffee. My coffee's almost empty. I might have to pause this again and go get some of that in just a minute. I should probably cut back on the coffee, actually. Sometimes they say it's good for you, sometimes they say it's bad for you. I have no idea. may or may not be good for you. They change their mind on stuff a lot. One minute they're like, oh yeah, the so-and-so is great for you, and then, the next day they're saying, nope, don't eat it, it causes cancer. Then a month later they're back to, oh yeah, it's great for you. Then 2 months later, no, it destroys your liver. I don't know, it's just, they can never seem to, certain things they can never seem to keep on the same track, whether it's good for you or not. I'm just babbling on here. I'm still half asleep. It's one of those mornings you wake up and you're just kind of like, I got one of those today. I don't think all the coffee in the world's gonna fix me. I had some weird dreams last night, I'll tell you that. I had some dreams about that game War Robots, and they gave me a bunch of free robots or something on the game. Then I woke up and I'm like, oh wait, I don't really get the robots. It was just a dream. And then I was kind of sad. Then I fell back asleep. I don't usually remember my dreams, but when I do, they're usually pretty weird dreams, I'll tell you that. I never really have dreams that scare me though. Some people have these nightmares and they wake up all freaked out. When I have a nightmare, I wake up and I go, whoa, that was pretty messed up, and then back to sleep. Now I did have one dream where aliens were out to get me, and I woke up and I was freaked out. I think I can only remember maybe twice. Maybe when I was a kid I got scared of dreams, I don't know, but I can only remember twice in my adult life or teenage life where a dream actually scared me, and the one was the aliens. I just remember aliens were after me. I don't really remember the details, but I woke up, I started running around the house looking at all the different windows trying to see if the aliens were actually out there. It was one of those crazy vivid dreams where you think it's real. I don't think I slept well the rest of that night. Not that you guys really care about my alien dreams, but it's a pretty amusing story. I can't remember what the other one that freaked me out was. There was another one where I was like, oh my god, I woke up and I couldn't get back to sleep because the dream messed me up so bad. I'm trying to think of what that was. It wasn't that long ago actually. But yeah, it's like most time I have dreams, I just wake up from it and I'm just like, oh man, I don't care how messed up or terrible. Oh, I had a really weird dream the other night. I just remembered it. It's like the earth actually shifted upside down. It's like it just, the earth's always spinning, but all of a sudden it just shifted on its axis and all the water from the oceans came down, and I don't know, it was a really weird dream. It was really vivid. We were trying to find ways to survive. I don't know how I just remembered that, because that was probably like 4 nights ago. Whoa, my gas looked all messed up for a minute there. But yeah, that was several nights ago. And usually the dreams I had like a while back don't just pop into my head, because I don't know, usually half the time I wake up from a dream and I remember it, then I go back to sleep, and by the time I wake back up in the morning, I don't remember it at all. So that's weird that I remembered that one out of the blue. There was a time when I used to always remember my dreams. I wish I still did, because I think dreams are really cool. Hey, my nitrous didn't go off that time. I guess I missed the button. Alright, I got some parts. What I really want is the next big prize with the RP. Give me that RP, guys. That's all I want. I want RP and I want silver keys. I don't care too much about the rest of the stuff. I just want RP and I want silver keys. And game cash, of course. 3, 2, 1. Pretty soon I'm going to make a Legends guide for you guys. I need to do that because I know what cars you're supposed to use for what races and all that junk now, so I need to put that together. I think that's the one thing my guide slash tutorial playlist is missing, is a guide for the Legends races. I think I've pretty much covered like all the other major stuff on there. So yeah, if you guys are looking for the basic game info on how to play, pretty much all the main stuff is covered in my guide slash tutorial playlist. My playlists are really easy to find. I might put this video in my guide slash tutorial playlist about helping you guys win the daily battles. It's not often where you need to hit third gear on a car to win, but it does happen. Every once in a while that car pops up where you can't win unless you hit nitrous on third gear. Yeah, like I said, I hit it on third gear and I've never lost one yet because of hitting nitrous on third gear. So I do that for every single daily battle now. Just always hit nitrous on third for the daily battles. I don't really understand why they have the daily battles. Oh, you get to try out new cars or whatever, but I mean it's not really getting to try the car out. It don't drive like they do once you get them upgraded and all that stuff. Now I'm starting to ship this thing. Maybe my coffee's kicking in. Wow, I barely won that one. Alright, I'm about to chug the last little bit of this coffee here. Oh, coffee. I made it look like I was chugging a bunch, but there was not much left. Just a couple gulps. Alright. What race are we on? I have no idea. I just want to get this over with. So come on, race. Pop on up there so I can finish. Three, 2, 1, go. I'm not even sure if I'm shifting into third at the right RPMs. I can't remember what I said to do. I'll have to go watch my video again because I kind of figured it out yesterday. That time I think I ran 1/10 of a second faster than usual that time. I'm not sure what I did differently. Huh. I think I said to shift between 4 and 5,000 RPMs. Today I'm shifting at 6,000. Let's try it at 5. 3, 2, 1. I guess I really need to do this on the quarter mile to know for sure. That was a bad time. That was a lot slower than normal. It gets boring running 25 races in a row against like something like this. Sometimes I wish they would just give you these prizes and you didn't have to race all these dumb races. Especially like some of them, they're ridiculously easy. Alright, I win race 22. So I got 3 more races to go. 7.392. Alright. Almost there. Slow load times. And I want more coffee, but I'll have to wait till these 3 races are over. That worked out pretty well. Let's see what time I ran there. 3:24, that was a good one. So I guess you want to shift into second gear around 50 miles per hour on this car. That seems like that's running the best times, actually. Shift into second at 50 miles per hour, shift into third around 6,000 RPMs. That seems to be working out pretty well. Three, 2, 1, go. Alright, let's see what time we ran there. I think that's down to a science right now. 3.17. I'm gonna say that's it. Shift into third is close to 50 miles. Shift into second is close to 50 miles per hour as you can get. I think that's the deal. I don't want to watch that ad. I probably should have though, because we got a wild card in 1 hour, so I should have filled up all that gas for that wild card. But that's alright. It takes about an hour to recharge your gas, so after these couple races I'll shut the game down and it should be good to go when the card starts. Let's see what time we run here. $3:31. All right, so I think that's the ticket right there. Shift in the second, right around 50 miles per hour. Somewhere between 45 and 50 should be good. Yep. On the last race, I'm gonna try and shift at 5,000 RPMs instead of 6. See what happens. 3, 2, 1, go. Nope, I had it at 6. That's alright though. That's working really well. 7.316. Alright, there's all that RP. Alright. So I think that pretty much wraps this video up. A quick tip plus some racing for you guys, since a lot of you say you want longer videos. Sorry I was half asleep and probably kind of a boring video today, but I will catch you guys later.